Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Alright, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. You can hear me, let me know. In the comment section, or wherever you're watching from, please let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Alright, if you can hear me, kindly drop a comment for me in the chat box and let me know you're live or whatever you're watching from. Let me know if you're live. Okay, so tonight we are going to move very fast. Yes, we're going to move very fast, and I just want to teach you something practical tonight. No, no theory, no much talk. I just want to go into what we have to do for the day. Right? Can you give me a moment, please? Facebook is not our friend tonight, so we have to be patient with it. Okay, so tonight what we are doing is kindly let me know if you can hear me and let me know where you're joining from. You just want to confirm if I'm live on Facebook. Unfortunately, or we're not live on Facebook, so you can join the YouTube channel. All right. All right. So welcome to day 5 of Zero to AI Confidence by Adebayo Kareem. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Adebayo Kareem, and this series is tagged Zero to AI Confidence, right? And this is day 5. And today we're going to be building, I will show you how to how to build professional websites and web apps or apps with AI in 2026. How to build websites with AI in 2026. All right. So just a brief about what today's this series is all about. Zero to AI confidence is a series that is attempting to let you move from just being a novice or a confused person when it comes to AI, even though you've been interacting with AI, it's taking you from that point to become a confident person when it comes to AI. And this is the day 5 of it. You can catch up on other series on my YouTube channel. What we are doing tonight is introduction to vibe coding. What we are doing tonight is vibe coding. You might have heard the word vibe coding from a friend or someone, right? Or you've been seeing it online. And then I made a bold claim on my LinkedIn and my social space today before the class that many developers are in the comment section, and what they're looking out for is this person build websites build apps with AI and it cannot function and all of this. See, the worst of AI is what we have right now. No matter how good it is, and it can only get better. There were things that are not possible, right? Years back, and there are things that are extremely possible today with AI. So the question is not whether AI can build websites or not. The question is that um, what kind of website are you trying to build? And now, I don't want to even talk much on this, but the fact remains that AI can build functioning websites, and I'm going to show you tonight. So the concept of vibe coding is basically you trying to build apps or web pages or websites by just typing in natural language. And by natural language, I what I mean by natural language is you typing in plain English. Let's just leave it at that, right? And that's exactly what we are going to be doing tonight. All right. Now you can catch up on other series, right? Now let's move ahead. What we are going to be doing first now, whenever I want to build with AI, I don't try to I don't start with looking out for the tools. What I start with, and as a professional, I think this is what you should do. Start out by brainstorming with AI. Now, some of you have the knowledge of what you want to do. It's fine. You can go through the second step, right? But some people do not have what it means to build a functioning website. They don't even know what a functioning website is, but they know in their head that they need a particular for their business or brand. Are we still together? They know that they need something for their brand. And this is why this first phase is very essential for you to always do. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to be doing tonight is that we're going to build a website, right? And it's not template. And the website I've chosen to build tonight is a fictional brand called Skin Sage. Right? Skin Sage is a luxury skincare brand for women who cares about quality. Yeah. And I picked this example on purpose. Luxury skincare is one of the hardest things to make look premium online, if you agree. Because most of them use templates, and all of those things, like other Instagram sellers. So by the end of tonight, you will learn and you will see what it actually takes to build something that looks high end. Right? So in case you want to build along with me, I'm going to paste the prompt in the chat box. You can copy the prompt and then you can build up along with me. So let's go. Before I open any tool, right? Let me tell you this. I want to give you the rule that matters, which I already said, right? It's a prompt template that I'm going to give you tonight, right? Most people just open Lovable or Google AI Studio. They type big idea, okay, build me this website, build me that website, and then they get generic result at the end of the day. All right, and they blame the tools and like, okay, that's not the tool is not a problem. The problem is the information you fed it with. So what I do and what I'm about to do in front of you is to brainstorm the whole. Sometimes I use Claude, sometimes I use Gemini, right? And you can also use ChatGPT depending on your preference, right? But in this context now, we are going to be using Gemini for this, right? So it's going to be like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe four, right? And so let's go. Now, what I'm going to do first is that I'm going to come to I'm going to come to a new tab and type gemini.google.com. All right, so let's wait for that to load up. All right, so this is Gemini, and then what we are doing is that I've already copied the prompt, so I will just oh no, that's not the prompt. Forgive that. So I'm gonna copy the prompt, and then I'm going to come here. Oh, I just see that I'm not sharing my screen on YouTube. Okay, I'll forgive that. All right, so I've pasted my prompt on the on Google Gemini, right? And this is what I'll say. I want to build a business website for a high-end luxury skincare brand called Skin Sage that solve the pain of looking like every other Instagram skincare seller. Losing serious buyers on buyers who cannot tell if the brand is trustworthy, premium, or the price, or what the price. Now, the brand is designing care, about quality ingredients, clean formulation, and now what you will do is that I'm going to give you a pre-built template, right? A pre-built prompt. Let me put that in the chat box now. So the yeah, now this is a prompt. Now this is what exactly you are going to paste on Google Google Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT. So it says, I want to build, you type the app you want to build on the website that solve the pain of, the problem it's solving, right? The main problem of the audience, you're gonna state that here. Then who it is for, you state that there. Then the features, right? It should list the features that you want the website to have. Now, ask me one question at a time. For each, give me 2 to 3 options with short reason for your recommendation. I accept or override. Focus on questions and functionalities, features, workflow, user journey, and aesthetics, right? When you have enough to work with, ask me, which do you want? For now, here's what is happening now. You are literally trying to brainstorm, and then you are telling Google AI Studio, so Google Gemini, I'm used to Google AI Studio, Google Gemini that it should ask you questions, right? Just to help you have the understanding of what you are going to do. And this is why it is very important for you to do the brainstorming session if you don't have everything all figured. Now, you are not saying that when Google Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT has enough information to work with, right? It should now ask you this, that which one do you want? Is it that you want full build prompt, everything in one prompt to paste into Google or Lovable, or face by face prompt, the same thing broken into each 4 to 6 spaces, so I can build and test one piece at a time. Now, if I pick one, give me one complete detailed prompt ready to paste. Cover functionality, features, workflow, user journey, and aesthetics. Emphasize professional high-end design, not generic output. If I pick two, give me the same build broken into 4 to 6 phases. Rules. Phase 1 must produce a professional high-end homepage ready to ship, not a skeleton, something that I would be proud to show. Each phase add one thing, from booking, extra page, and so on. Then keep each phase short so I don't burn credit. Now it goes further to say, for each phase, give me number one, the goal, why it matters, explain like I've never vibe coded before. The exact prompt to paste, covering the functionality. Now you don't really have assignments, of course you may want to read all of this one just to get a better understanding, but your assignment here is to paste everything. The only place you need to put in your specific information is this first part, and that's what that says. I want to build, type of website you want to build. That's all. Do you understand? So that's exactly what you're going to do. And after you're done doing that, um a moment. I don't know if you can see my screen on YouTube. You're on YouTube and you can see my screen. Please let me know. So after you're done filling it with your personal information, then you hit send. Now let's wait for some moment. Now it will now start asking you a question. To get the foundation right, we need to define foundation. Since you provide a template, let's start by filling in those primary pillars. Oh, okay. I didn't copy the actual one. I'm not supposed to put in this, so I'm going to put in the actual one, the one I have filled already. So I'll paste this, and then I'm going to let me create another chart for this so that I don't mess things up. So I'm going to create another chart, and then I'm going to paste that one that is pasted right now. I've already filled in my details for the skin stage brand, and then I'm going to hit on send. Now once I hit on send, it will start asking me questions. Can you see now? How should skin stage feel the moment the page loads? Right? This will dictate the font, the color, and all. Now there's option A, option B, or no, and then option C. Right? My recommendation, I will say, I will just come here and I'm gonna highlight this and I'm gonna say option B. Now I don't want because I don't want to make it a long video. Now question two and all of those things. So option A. So its recommendation is option A. You can read because it's a webinar, so I'm not going to make it long. So I'll choose option A. Then let's go ahead. Now another question. You can read the question just to be sure. Let me just read this question a bit. Now, since this is a cinematic hero, we need to decide what the primary visual focus should be to capture that serious buyer immediately. So it says his own option is option A. So I'm going to select option A. I'm going to select option A. Then can something else be suggested? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Now, this is another question, and then it says option A. Now, this brainstorming session can be a long one, right? It can be okay. Okay, excellent. He said he has yeah full information now. Awesome. So, which do you want to do now? Let me say this before we move on. Now, option one, you have the full build prompt. The reason why I have to make the prompt this way is because I have worked on many brands. I have worked on websites, and from my personal experience, I know what it means to send prompt, a large form prompt, and I know what it means to send prompt face by face. Now, here's what happens when you build face by face. Now, it gives you room to select, to test, and of course, select the best option, for a particular face. But when you put the entire prompt, of course, it will build the entire functioning out for you, and then you have to be tweaking. So this all depends on what you're trying to do. If you are, for instance, now let's say you're using Lovable, you, although it works because this phase to say the same thing but broken into 4 to 6 phases so that I can build and test one at a piece. So you can choose option two, option one, and then I'm gonna say full prompt. This might take time. It might take time, or maybe we should do the front page. Let's say two option, or well, depending on you, face prompt. That is option two. All right. So I'm gonna use option two. Now can you see now? Phase one. Go create a. See what is happening right here. Can you see now? Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to. Okay, here it's for me. I'm gonna copy build a ASK search. No, yeah, this one. I'm gonna copy that. That's the first one. Now, now you can see that it's telling me that what you should see after a stunning professional looking website that looks high end, like that looks like a high end boutique. Now, how to test? Scroll through it. Does it feel breathable and expensive? If it looks, tell the AI add.
High applier is about the breaking connection. Okay, so let's get back to work. All right, so we are done with the brainstorming section. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to come to Lovable. Now it just come to lovable dot dev, lovable.dev. So this is lovable, and then I'm just going to sign in right now. I'm going to sign in. I'm going to sign in with email. Yeah, I'm going to use this. All right. So while we are waiting for that, we're going to come to Google AI Studio. So you can just go to aistudio.google.com, and then let me back this to Google AI Studio. This is exactly the interface that you're going to see. And what you're going to do is that come here, select build, and then once you get to build, now this is where you now come and paste your prompt. Remember, the prompt you want to paste is a prompt that this is the actual prompt. So build a IN. The prompt you're pasting, you're copying from here is a prompt Google Gemini gave us when we were brainstorming. I hope you don't, you did not forget that. All right. So I'm going to paste the prompt and then take it to Lovable and then Google Air Studio respectively. And let's see what each of these platform will produce. Okay. A sec, please. Seems to have a network issue. Just give me a sec, please. Yeah. Right. So we're back to Google Gemini, and then I'm going to select where we left off. Right. Okay. This is it. All right. So let me come here and select the first phase. So where's the first phase? The first phase is and then I'm gonna come here, then I'm gonna stop here. This is where it stops, right? So I'll copy that, and then once I copy that, I'll come to Lovable. So I'm right there on Lovable. I'm right here on Lovable, and then to do is that I'm going to paste the prompt on Lovable. Now, there's a part of Lovable that helps you plan, but because I already planned this, I will not be doing this. So I'm going to click on this and select build. So once I select build, I will send the prompt. So Lovable will start building for me. Can you see what is happening now? Analyzing, reviewing data, let me build. Can you see now? I can do like this so that I can see what is. Can you see now? Can you see what is happening here? Now, can you see now? Set up your design system, generate hero and images. Can you see what is happening right now? See, can you see what is happening right now? It's currently building the website live. Now, let me show you what is happening here. The moment this is going on, there is something going on behind the scene, and that is the code. Can you see now? Lovable is currently writing your code. This means that you don't even have to write a single line of code. when you want to build an app in 2026. All you just need to do is just to go through the brainstorming session that we've just gone through. And after you have that, you copy the prompt, bring it to Lovable, and we're going to use AI Studio too. Now it's writing the code. Can you see what is happening right now? See the number of code it has written. Can you see now? All right. So you don't need to do anything here. You just come here and select preview. This is where you need to be. Why this is built, delete, can you see what is happening here now? Editing, polishing hero and branding. That is building. I'll also come to Google AI Studio, Google AI Studio, aistudio.google.com, and then I'm going to select build. This is what we're going to have. I'm going to select build. Once I select build, I'm going to paste the prompt, and then I'm going to build too. So we're going to leave that, let that build. So you can see now, Google AI Studio is currently building the app too. So let me go back to Lovable. Now, Lovable is still building. Sometimes it takes time, right? It takes time, right? And sometimes but it's worth it. I see now. Your skin search luxury landing page is live, featuring a cinematic serum hero with great animation. Also, I cannot wait to have this. Let me see this live. I cannot wait. Okay, it's currently loading. It's currently loading. Sorry about that. Okay. Can you see what is happening here right now? The signs of serenity. Formulation for discerning women. Discover. Can you see what is happening right now? See, just see the first version of the website. See, can you see now? Signage serum. Now, there are things that I expect from this website, right? From the beginning, maybe there's going to be a picture of a woman or something like that, but it's currently not here, and it's not a problem. We can do what we want. Can you see what is happening right now? Can you see now? Can you see? Now, this is the home page, right? Now, let's come back to Google AI Studio. Let's say full build prompt. Now, while we are waiting for that, let's go back to Google AI Studio and let's see what is happening. Now, see Google AI Studio now. Now, I don't need to get confused here. I'm coming from Google Gemini, where we did our brainstorming session, right? Where Google Gemini asks us questions about our brand and all of those things. Then now we are now trying to compare two apps. So we are building with Google AI Studio, and then we are building with Lovable. So this is of Google AI Studio. It's still building, right? Now I show you the code too. I need to show you what is going on behind the scene. Google AI Studio is currently not showing the code, but here now, this is where you're going to see the code. Now, this is just summary of the code, but of the code will be here. Let's say index. I don't want to touch anything so that I'm not a professional programmer, so I wouldn't touch any code. All I just want to be seeing is the interface, right? The preview. Now, it's currently building that. So I'll come back to Gemini. Now, this is a full build prompt. Now, this is what I will do. I'll come here. Now, I'll copy this, and then I'll come to, or let's me not do that. Let's me not do that because of what we are doing. Let's go back to phase two. Let's continue from phase two. Okay, this is phase one, and then this is phase two. So I'm going to call it, okay, clean formulation crafted for designing women, a ritual for excellence and modern science. Can you see what is happening right now? Can you see? Can you see? Now let me tell Google AI Studio to build everything. I don't need to get confused. We try face by face prompt, right? And then we are trying the full prompt. Ideally, what we that is to paste the phase two. But I want you to see what is possible. That's why I'm not doing that. And I don't want this video, to get longer than it has been. All right. Before I end this video, because it's a long one already, before I end this video, or should I continue? Let me show you how to deploy. Now, let me show you how to deploy. I want to show you how to deploy. Give me a sec. Now, remember, we are building the entire web page by just one prompt. That's the full one. We are not doing face by face for this particular one, right? But I want to show you how to we end this video. Now, it's going to ask you for your website URL. It's not a customized domain. Domain is the name of your website, your website.com.ng. In this context now, I just want to say skin sage. So it's going to be skinsage.lovable.app. And when you're ready to add your custom domain, as you can see here, you have to be on pro version for it to be able to use. And their pro version is $25 per month for pro, and then for business is $50 per month. So I'm going to click on this check mark, and then as you can see now, skinsage.lovable.app, and I'm going to click on continue. Now, who can see this website? Anyone with the URL, right? I'm going to say continue. Now, if you want to add your logo, you can add your logo here. If you want to add a social image, you can add it, but I will just leave everything as default now. And then I'm going to select continue, then publish. Now, it's still publishing. Let's go back to Google AI Studio. Let's see what has happened. Google AI Studio is still building the entire website. Still building the entire website. Let's come back to Lovable. Now, your app is live. You successfully published to internet. Now, if I click on this now, or let me just click this, it's going to another tab. And you can share this link right here to with anyone on the internet. Can you see now? Now, this is not everything that it can actually be, right? This is just the home page. We can go on and on to tell it to add something to the website. Okay, let's come back to Lovable now. And this is, I would say, add photo realistic images of beautiful. Now, Lovable, Google AI Studio is done, but I'm going to come back to that. Beautiful women using the skin and make them stunning. I'll hit enter. Now let's see what we have. Can you see what is happening right now? The science of serenity. It's currently doing what we asked it to do. Can you see what is happening here now? Generating fresh lifestyle visuals for the page. Now, I might be out of credit soon on this particular Lovable account. I have about, I think, 20 credits or something. Now, one thing about Lovable is that once you can you see what is happening right now? One thing about Lovable is that when you open the account for the first time, you get 3 credits. Sorry, not three actually. You get 10 credits, and then that is enough to build the home page. And then every day, every midnight around 1 a.m., they give you 5 credits. So it resets every day, right? West African time and then East African time, right? They use Nigeria time. And if you're not in Nigeria, it's 1 a.m. West African time and then 12 a.m. EST, right? So you get 5 credits every day, and where you need to be strategic with how you use your credit. But if you are ready to deploy your website live, you can just subscribe to their, $25 per month pro subscription so that you can have access to more features. Can you see what is happening right now? Can you see now? See now. Can you just see? Can you see this? Beyond the hype in a world saturated, blah blah. Now, can you see now? We didn't have pictures initially. Can you see now? Eh? Can you see what is happening right now? So I can go on and say, I wish someone can tell me what exactly we should do right now. What do you want us to do? Okay, let's say, okay, this button, let's see where it's leading them to. Okay, what exactly can we do right now? What exactly can we do? Okay, let's say show featured product on the website. Let's see. Now, why that is currently being built, let me come back to Lovable. Sorry, Google error needs to be fixed. So let me fix the error, right? Fail to connect to meta tags. You don't need to worry about this. If you are not clear, just ask what is meta tags. It will tell you. This one thing about Vibe, you don't have to understand the language, right? Now, can you see this one? You know, Sage skin, the Sage Essence, right? Can you see now? The Sage Essence has transformed my morning ritual. Can you see what is happening right now? Can you see now? Can you see now? Right. So let me come back to Lovable. This is Lovable. Can you see now? I told you show featured product on the website. Now, let's see. It's currently building the product. Tuning features. Can you see now? Can you see now? Can you see? Can you just see this now? Anything at all you want it to build, it can actually build that for you. Can you see now? I can say make the featured product for and show a man and a woman. Can you see now? So it's currently building that. So it's going to make this product more than one. If you don't like the color, you can state the color that you want. Anything at all. This is what is called vibe coding. The reason why it's called vibe coding is because you don't have to write the code yourself. Can you see what is currently happening right now? If you have your own personal image, you can upload it, right? And then tell it what exactly you want to do. If you want visual edit, you can click on visual edit and then you can navigate to the exact part you want to edit visually, and it's going to do that for you. This is what is possible in 2026. I hope I'm able to convince you that you can build an AI without writing a single line of code. You are done with everything. Always, once you are update your app or you do anything on your app, always come here and say publish, update rather. So it's going to tell you update. Now let's see. Now it has, can you see now? Can you just see this now? Make the models African beautiful and answer models. I have 5 minutes to leave here now. Now don't forget at every point always publish and then update so that it can update live on your website. Now there are other things I can add to this, and then I'm going to share this URL with you, and then you can see that they are live and working. So this is what is possible in 2026. Thank you so much for joining the 5 of 0 to AI Confidence with Adebayo Kareem. It's been a pleasure to have you this week. And by next week, we continue. If you miss any of the days, you can catch up on my YouTube channel and my Facebook. And then I'm going to see you on the other side. Watch out for the 6. Let's progress.